We're Erin and Brandon. Since August, we've been living out of our self-converted Ram ProMaster, road tripping around to the national parks. Our goal is to visit 50 of the parks while van lifing and making this cargo van feel like home. We just left our harvest host. We are heading now towards Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park in Colorado, which we've heard is the most underrated park. We've looked at pictures, watched some videos. We have an idea of what we're planning to do today, and it looks pretty awesome.
Just entered the park. We're starting the South Rim Drive, which is kind of the scenic drive of the park. And just as we get here, there's tons of snow.
And deer.
Oh dear. Oh, they're big guys. Big guys. That's a good shot.
First glimpse of the Black Canyon.
This is our first view of the canyon, and it's such a dramatic canyon because it's about 2,000 feet deep and so narrow. I mean, like for instance, the Grand Canyon might be higher, but it's so wide, which is still majestic in its own way, but this canyon is so intense. It makes me think of like Lord of the Rings when they're climbing through the mountains. This is so beautiful. I can't wait for other viewpoints where you can actually see the river. It's so far down that you can't even see the river from here. It's so cool. I'm pumped.
So we are at the Pulpit Rock overview, and 2,000 feet below us is the Gunnison River. This canyon was created over 2 million years, and the sign we were just reading over there says it keeps eroding. So in 2 million more years, what's it gonna look like?
A lot of today is going to be spent looking at overlooks, just looking down upon the canyon since we don't have access to the road that goes down to the river, but it's still beautiful, and hopefully the hike that we do is going to be really cool. We have just arrived at High Point, which is the end of the South Rim Road, and we're gonna go on a short hike to Warner Point, which is a 1.5 mile round trip hike. Then we're gonna view some more viewpoints and get on out of here. Nice thing about having a van with you as you move along is if you forget to brush your teeth in the morning, you've got your sink with you all day as you travel around. So I just brushed my teeth because I noticed I didn't this morning. So there's some van life info.
Oh, Brand, is that why you also haven't changed your pants in over a week?
No, that, Erin, is because we haven't been able to do laundry or wash ourselves, so...
Okay. We had a lovely shower.
3 days ago.
3 days ago. It's fine.
That's actually pretty good.
And we're gonna have a shower tomorrow, so I'm not too worried. TMI.
It's not really what we're here for, but it's still beautiful. We're looking for that Black Canyon.
Whoa!
Ooh.
For years, the Black Canyon of the Gunnison was avoided because explorers were terrified to traverse this rough terrain. I can imagine its shadows, height, and rapid-filled river below being foreboding to early people. But eventually in 1933, this area was made into a national monument and then a national park in 1999, inviting tourists to visit from all over the country. As we sat here for a couple of minutes, you could hear the river, but since the shadow is so intense, you can barely see it. It just got me thinking how water is just so crazy that water itself carved out a 48-mile long canyon. A lot of the national parks we've been to recently, water is the thing that has made these unique features and structures. Just like wild thinking about how it's something you drink, something that's in your body, something that you use to bathe.
Sometimes.
And it creates these amazing landscapes throughout our planet.
Water talk with Erin.
Before we head off to another overlook, I'm gonna make us a quick snack. Hummus. Chickpeas, fresh lemon juice, a 1/4 cup of tahini, olive oil, 2 tablespoons of water, and then van life, use a potato masher. Some garlic, cumin, and a little paprika. Mix that all up. That's basically it. If anyone has a better idea of what to use other than a potato masher, living in a van, not really having kitchen equipment, please let me know, because potato masher is a little annoying. Doesn't get the smooth consistency of hummus, but I do my best.
We stopped at Cedar Point Overlook, which from my research has a better view of the Painted Canyon than the Painted Canyon Overlook. So we'll see. We're gonna stop at both and compare the views. Well, boy, have we found something special, haven't we, Ren? Woo! Look at this. Whoa. It's our best view yet.
Wow. This is definitely the best view of the river yet. I think Warner Point was the best view because you got the mountains in the background, but we haven't seen the river so clearly until now. And this is the Painted Canyon, I guess. It looks like marbly. Ooh.
I got you.
No, dude. He scared me every time. And how did you not, like, get scared by me? I did a scary sound. No? I feel like you could see the park in one day. Obviously, if the canyon river access was open, that would be a totally different story. You could do whitewater rafting and things like that. That would be fun. So we're gonna head out of the park, heading to a spot we found on iOverlander for tonight. Tomorrow we are going to Avon, which is right near Vail. We actually never heard of Avon before last week when Brandon's mom gave us a 2-night stay in her timeshare there.
Shout out Arden.
Thank you, Arden. So we are staying for 2 nights in Avon, which should be really nice just to kind of decompress, get some work done, get a shower.
Yep.
So stick around, make sure to stay tuned. We got more coming.
Ah!
God, that. One of those days where Brandon has way more enthusiasm, optimism than I do. Those are rare, but
Come on, you're getting too far behind. Come on.
run like Phoebe.
Noodle soup.
Isn't that good?
No, it's good.
What is it? Every celery you chew, you're losing calories? I don't know. Whatever.